Hello, hello.
There we go. Hi, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you, Juliet?
I'm good. Thanks for, first of all, taking the time out to come talk with us today.
Oh my God, we have a lot of time right now, all
Yeah,
of us,
of course, of
sitting
course.
home, mostly doing stuff, like different kind of stuff. Sorry.
No worries. What have you been doing in quarantine?
I've been trying to stay productive. I've made a video in the very beginning when the quarantine just started. I've made a music video which called "Let's Stay Home Tonight." And it was so like unexpected for me because I was preparing a different song for release.
Yeah.
But you know, the whole situation, the whole world changed, and like I realized that I have a song which I wrote like some time ago, and it called "Let's Stay Home Tonight." And I was like, actually, that's the perfect match. And it's exactly what like people should do right now. That's why I decided to change the song. I wrote the script for music video where two people are falling in love in this, you know, in this very, very strange time when they're just meeting in the store, in empty store, and they're falling in love. And what are they going to do actually when they are not allowed to touch each other? When they're in love, but they not supposed to like. So and after that, when I just got the idea for the music video, I started to research all the internet. You know, watch some videos from the internet when the guy in the dinosaur costume throwing away the trash somewhere in Paris or somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in Europe. I said that's a great idea. I'm gonna put it in my music video as well. So I was just taking. For this music video particularly, I'm sorry, some words are really, really hard to say.
No worries.
Particularly, I was just taking some episodes of real life of real people, and that's why it's so important and very, very. So it appeared to be a very, very cool video. So what exactly? And I'm doing a lot. Like in my home, I have a. This is not a studio; it's just a stage. I'm sometimes going live on my Instagram and doing live concerts for people watching, like for my fans, for just people.
Yes.
Recording music because in the other room I have a recording studio. So I'm producing all my music myself, recording, and a couple of days ago, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
I had to do a little photo shoot.
Oh, wow.
So basically, it's very simple for me to stay productive and do something when I'm home. And I want you to meet somebody.
How cute.
His name is Mozart.
Yes.
Yes, and he's with me. He's always around.
How sweet. So you've really been busy.
I'm trying to, you know, some days, of course, it's really hard. Like for anybody else, it's really hard because you have to keep some kind of concentration, and like the world is way more different when it was before, and sometimes it's hard to keep some concentration at all. But I'm just, I don't know, trying to do my best. And of course, sometimes I'm just taking time. I'm just like, okay, today I'm just gonna do nothing, like nothing. Literally, I'm just about to do nothing. So I'm chilling. Well, thankfully, my life, I've been working really hard last 13 years.
Yeah.
So my life is very nice, and I can afford to live in a nice place with with a pool. So when I'm taking a day off, I'm just okay. I guess I can just also show you there is a pool.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, so I can just basically chill, think about something, finish the script for a feature film. Because this is the next step. What I'm gonna do is, I guess I'm gonna maybe direct myself, but I'm finishing the script for a feature film. And it's very interesting because I did around, I don't know, 30, 35, I don't know how many, like movie characters as like main roles in Russia, in Italy, now in America. Oh, okay, guys. On 29th of May, there's going to be premiere on Netflix. It's going to end the TV show called Space Wars. So check it out. It's really, really funny. There's Steve Carell, and John Malkovich. They're playing main characters, and I'm playing one of the supporting roles.
Exciting.
And it's very exciting. It's a really, really funny show. I'm sure it's gonna give some really, really good emotions to people and make them laugh.
Amazing. So now you said you've been, in this business for like 13 years now. I want to take it back because I know that you have won like Dancing with the Stars, Skating with the Stars, the X Factor. You have Kids' Choice Awards. You're even Europe's Most Wanted Bachelors, which is crazy. So maybe take us back. When did you realize you wanted to be in entertainment?
That was when I was 15.
Okay.
I've been playing accordion. I've been playing accordion since I was 6. And so after 9 years of playing accordion, winning competitions and being a professional musician, I told my parents, I just remember the story, they're sitting in the kitchen and I'm coming there. I already decided everything for myself. I'm 15. I feel like I'm grown up enough to make a real decision for my life. So I'm coming, I'm going in the kitchen and I'm telling them, okay, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna be a singer. I'm gonna stop playing accordion. My mom, she was shocked. Because like, she said like, so are you saying that you've been a professional musician for 9 years and now you're just gonna give up all that? All those competitions, all these hours and years of work, and you're gonna be a singer, like thousands of other people with no education and who doing nothing. Said not exactly. I'm gonna go to the university and I'm gonna study as a singer. So for university for musicians. In my hometown. But anyway, they were not happy about my decision. But I said what? I said, Mama, Papa, look, if you're not going to allow me to make my own decision and something in my life will go wrong, I will have to blame you for that for the rest of my life. And you don't want it. I want us to be happy. So you got to allow me to make my own decision, make my own mistakes. Either it's right or not, but I gotta do it because this is the only way we're gonna keep our family happy. Because this is like the time for me to decide what I'm gonna do with my life. Still, they were not very excited about my speech, but they said, okay, but please continue to practice with accordion because if you will change your decision, change your mind, you can still continue. I said, yeah, of course. Deal. And in 2 years, I already have been winning lots of competitions as a singer. Mama and Papa, they were so proud of me, for real proud, because they realized that basically, like, I'm happy. I'm making money already. I'm working as a singer in a theater. I'm winning competitions. And then suddenly, when I was 17, I went to Moscow for an X Factor show. Like it's like America Got Talent, and it's like all those other shows. So when I went there, somehow from thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of other people, I've made it, and I got there on TV, and that was my real start when I realized that I think I've made the right decision 2 years ago, like when I was deciding what I'm gonna do with my life. Because honestly, like when I went on the stage as a singer for the first time, I got so, it's like falling in love. It's like it's so way more different from anything I experienced before. I felt so excited and so happy. Because when you play an accordion, like I have an accordion here, like I can play later.
Yeah.
But
I want you to play later.
Yeah, but when I was playing accordion and I was a kid, I was thinking about, you know, notes and blah 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 and competition. You have to play everything correctly, perfectly, blah 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 blah, and there was no freedom. I didn't have freedom for any freaking second when I was playing accordion. And then suddenly I'm just going on the stage and I'm doing whatever I want. And I see that people are happy. They are smiling. They, yeah! And I'm like, this is me. This is what I want to do.
Yeah.
So,
and that's got to be pretty rewarding for you too, you know, considering that you've won all these shows and awards and things like that.
I didn't really get the question. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. I was saying it's kind of like a full circle moment for you because you knew when you first started, you're like, wow, like this is what I really want to do. And you've accomplished so much.
Yes. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought. This is what I want to do.
Yeah. And now you're in the United States. You're going to, you know, you have the show coming out on Netflix and things like that. So how's it been here in the US for you?
You know, that was a next huge step in my life because after having successful, you know, when you're having a successful career in the other country and you're making money, people want you in movies, people want you to sing, people like, you're not just celebrity, like people really want you to be part of the projects and you're actually happy, but my goals, they were further. And even though when I first came to America, I didn't even speak English. Like most of my fans, my Russian fans, who are just now sleeping because it's 2 a.m. In Russia, in Moscow right now.
Wow.
So all my Russian fans, they are just, and I announced in Russian that I'm gonna go with Celeb Secrets and we're gonna speak English. And most of them like, oh, we don't know this language. We're so sorry. Like, and this is what I was. I came to America with like knowing nothing. I couldn't speak, I couldn't order a coffee normally. You know, the funny story, a real story. I'm coming to Starbucks live, to American Starbucks. And I was very, here's the huge difference. In America, when people see each other, they always asking, hey, how are you? Like, hey, what's up? Like, how are you? It's just a question.
Yeah.
But like in Russia, no one, only if people really cares about you, if they know who you are, if they're almost family, they ask this question. So it's not a usual thing for me to hear from somebody. How are you?
Yeah.
I was so confused when I heard it, like even in the airport. How are you? How are you, sir? And when I was crossing the border, like, why is he asking me how am I? Like, I'm good, and I'm like, with my knowledge of English, all I knew is like good, okay, coffee. That's it. That's almost it. That was all I could say. So I'm going to Starbucks and I'm ordering a coffee. And I already had so many people asking me, how are you, in one day. So I got really stressed about it because every time, like, I want to be a nice person. So if they ask me, possibly they really care. So I have to really say, so, you know, yesterday I arrived from Russia, and with my knowledge of English back then, every word, it was like I have to find it somewhere deep inside, or look at the dictionary to explain. So how I feel, that I feel a little, you know, sleepy, that I have a jet lag, that like, so I just came from Russia. So I'm telling the whole freaking story of my life to each person who's just asking, how are you?
Yeah.
And I was so afraid that the guy barista in Starbucks gonna ask me, how are you?
How are you?
And here we go. I'm like, a coffee, please. And he is, oh, hey, what's up? How are you? And I'm like, okay, all right. So I just arrived and I started the whole story from the top.
Yeah.
From the beginning, because like, I thought that, okay, anyway, I have to practice with my English. Like, maybe it's good. So I had to tell them the whole story. He was making a coffee for me, listening to me. And, you know, like when the person is like making a coffee and just, you know, like just looking at you like something is wrong with this guy. Like something is wrong. Like he's making coffee and trying to make it as fast as he can, because something is definitely like wrong with this guy, because he's telling the story of his life. Just when he just asked, how are you? And then suddenly, like, after 1 week, I was in the music studio recording my first song here in America. And I asked the guys, my co-writers, like, guys, what the hell? Like, why everybody, everywhere, they ask me, how are you? And like, I'm supposed to say, because it's really hard to explain to each person, like, my life of my story of my life. And they said, you don't have to, man, just say I'm fine, or I'm good, or I'm okay. That's it. And I'm like, seriously, that's, are you sure it's fine? It's politically correct. Are you sure that I shouldn't tell them everything? They said, yeah, we're positive. Just say I'm fine. And it saved my life for next month, because I was just, you know, walking on the street and like, how are you? I'm fine. I'm like, yeah, this life, I like this life. Coffee, please. How are you? I'm fine. That's it. I was just, that's a life changer, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of people, sometimes they learn languages by listening to music. So how did you really, you know, learn English? Were you listening to English music or anything like that?
A lot. I've been listening to a lot of English music. I've been trying to watch movies with subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really hard. Honestly, it's been really hard because I do not have much friends here in the US, and so I don't have much possibilities to practice. So I have to practice with myself. I have to, when I'm recording some song, I'm just listening, is it good enough, like pronunciation? I'm sending it to my manager to Sweden. He's also not American, so he's Swedish. Mm-hmm. But at least he's qualified, you know, to understand is it good enough or not. So I've been just, I guess, just listening music, watching movies, trying to understand something. And I went to acting studio here. I went to Chabak and some bunch of other different acting studios in Los Angeles. It also helped me very much to learn English, because you just have to understand. And the hardest ones, I remember, like, since the very beginning, the toughest things was when I was calling someone and I couldn't see the lip sync. Yeah. So when I didn't see the lips, I was like, could you please repeat it again for me, please? Because especially when the speech was like so like quick and fast, and I'm like, oh God. Mm-hmm. So that was the hard things. So, but everything is possible. Everything is possible. I'm gonna tell you, everything is, guys. So we have 227 people watching us right now, guys. Everything is possible. If you don't know something, you can learn. Just use this freaking time right now when you're just sitting home. Take a book, go online, learn something. Now, 7 years ago, I had a stroke. Probably you don't know. I had a stroke, massive stroke on the right side of my brain. And basically everything I knew, everything I could do, everything I remembered, I forgot. Even like that, when the doctor came to my hospital room and he started to speak, I realized that I don't remember this language. I just remember that I've been speaking English before, but I just don't understand what he's talking about at all. I just don't understand any single word. So I had to recover all the abilities. I couldn't sing, I couldn't walk normally, couldn't eat food because it was just falling down. So everything, guys, is possible. Just never give up.
So what advice would you give maybe to people watching or just your fans in general with anything that they would want to do that they're kind of afraid to start?
Well, if you guys are afraid to start something, then possibly you will never finish it. You'll never get it done. So don't be afraid to start. To start, it's very easy. Literally very easy. When the job is coming, what is really hard is to continue. Especially if you feel or if you hear that something is not working exactly how you want it to work. Then to continue, this is when it takes all your strength, all your like inner power. You just gotta continue until it's gonna be done, until it's gonna be great. And you know, like I came to the US and it's been already many years I've spent here, and sometimes things are going great. Literally, like I booked the show on Lifetime channel, which became Hulu show. It called Unreal.
Yeah.
And I played an amazing character there. It's a ballet superstar, drug addicted person, alcoholic, total crazy, you know, bipolar crazy guy, bisexual also. He's like incredibly great character to play. Honestly, because like there's so much possibilities to do everything you want, like anything. You can just do whatever you want and it's going to be truth, because like this guy can actually do this. Now this show, Space Force, some movies, the Vatican tapes, I did like, there's like just 2 scenes. I'm as a doctor there. You know, it takes time. Some things that takes time in just, you guys gotta start and gotta be ready to just work hard and do not stop whatever people say and whatever people think. Just keep this little idea somewhere there that it's gonna happen, and one day it will.
Yeah. And you have to talk to us a little bit more about Space Force. You know, you say it's coming out at the end of the month. You know, you're talking about your role here and there, but what was the whole atmosphere like on set for you? Because I know there's like Steve Carell in it and a bunch of other big actors.
You know what? How that happened? I was in Sweden, in Stockholm, recording a song, and I believe it was actually the "Let's Stay Home Tonight" song, which I just released. And in the night, already after the studio, it was like 1 a.m. in the night. I put my phone on the tripod, or no, I didn't have even a tripod. I put it somewhere, my phone next to the refrigerator, and I did a self-tape. I've sent it, and I forgot about it, because like, you know, with all the self-tapes, all the castings, like if every time you will like just sit and wait for a callback, you will go crazy in a week, because it's just not how it works. There's so many little things should go together so you will get the role. You should be perfect for the casting with other actors, even like your height. It's like makes sense. It's important. Like, what is your height? So I just forgot about it, and then suddenly I was already in Moscow. I didn't plan to go to Los Angeles till next week. I was just doing shows, concerts, and then suddenly I'm having a call back, and it said that after tomorrow, your first day on set, you booked the show. Here's the role. Here's the script. Blah blah blah. Steve Carell, John Malkovich, Netflix, and I'm sitting after tomorrow. After tomorrow, by my time, it means it almost already. Tomorrow in Moscow, it's going to be after tomorrow in America.
Yeah.
So basically I have to go to the airport right now to make it on set just in time to just get there, because they have to fit the costume, and they said your call time it's 6 a.m. because they have to, you know, look at my hair, they have to check the costume, put everything together. director wants to talk to me and blah, blah, blah. So at 6 a.m. I figured out that, okay, that in 3 hours I have to be in the airport. So we made the decision with my management really quick. We canceled everything. I went straight to the airport. I got in the airplane and then I was just sleeping. I thought, okay, perfect. I'm going exactly in time. I will have 6 hours before I have to go on set after I arrived in Los Angeles. But suddenly someone started to feel bad in the airplane. And we were like in the middle of the ocean. And they turned and they we arrived to Norway, which is somewhere in the middle and further to the right, if you will look at the map.
Yeah.
After 12 hours already, we're in Norway. And I understand that I'm basically not gonna have time to go home. if we're gonna fly right now to the US and everything is gonna be right, straight from the airport, I will go on set. That's the only one way I can make it. This is what happened. And I've made it on time, right from the airport on set. And then costume, hair, makeup, blah, blah, blah. I'm reading a script, trying to learn my lines because I'm very nervous. And my first scene with Steve Carell. The first scene with Steve Carell. I'm already like, ugh! You know, I'm just sitting, learning my lines, and then suddenly, I'm going on set, and I see Steve Carell, and I'm like, because he's a superstar, and he's incredible, he's great, and I'm saying, oh, hello, Steve, I'm such a fan, it's such a pleasure for me, and he's saying like, hey, Alex, great self-tape, I loved it, you did a great job, we're happy to have you, and I'm like, you've seen self-tape? Mine self-tape? I said, yeah, of course, I watched it. You did a great job. That's why you're here. So we're very excited. We're about to shoot a scene like pretty soon. And I'm like, I'm going to tell you, he's such a nice, sweet, and incredible guy, and such a professional, because I've never seen the person. He was just speaking very, very, you know, the way we were shooting the scene. When we got to his close-up, he started to try different emotions, different like accents. Like, you know, he was changing something little by little to find his own character and to make it even more interesting. And I was just watching him while he's working, because I was just already on the other side of the camera, just giving my lines. And I was watching him like, wow, that's cool, because I'm always studying. I'm always learning and studying everything on sets. Well, while I'm watching somebody's working, I like to study it because it all at some point makes sense. And how about John Malkovich? He is incredibly nice person. Incredibly nice. We've been sitting in a green room. And, you know, John Malkovich, in many movies, he's playing such a, you know, full of energy person. He's like, no. He's like ready to, he's like so on top. Yeah. But in real life, John Malkovich is talking like this. He's very soft and slow. And he's taking his time to communicate, to say right thing, to say something what is really important, something what is makes sense in this universe. He's like way different. He's like, I've been sitting with him, we were just chatting, talking, and he's such a smart and interesting guy, and he loves like books, literature, Russian writers. So we had like some things in common. We've been talking about theater, and so that was very interesting and exciting. Every time when I was coming there, it was very, very, very fun and very exciting.
Amazing. Now, after quarantine's over, are there any other projects that you could tell us about? Maybe music? Are you releasing anything new?
Music for sure. Because I have many songs which I've been writing and preparing to release, and of course now it's going to be time to conquer the world, you know, to release my music and to hope that people are going to love it, because I've been putting like all my mind and my soul, and not only like soulful songs, some fun songs as well, but still, I think when the quarantine, can you say this word, quarantine? Quarantine. When the quarantine is over, I'm gonna release some new song, maybe even EP album. I don't know.
Exciting.
Something like this, yeah. So it's gonna be about music.
Awesome.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, so now a ton of fans keep writing in. I told them to submit some questions, so now I'm gonna open this up for questions here, and then you could just answer them. Okay, here we go.
Yes. What's your favorite thing about having a corgi? I have one too. My favorite thing about having corgi is what to do with this question now. Oh, okay. It's I don't know. Probably hug him, Mozart. And I love. I don't know. It's like everything. I'm sleeping with him. We just having so much fun, and he's bringing very good energy in my life, because he's always up to do something crazy. Like listen right now. Do you see? No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna show you.
Okay, show me.
I'm gonna show you. What are you doing, Mozart? He was just playing with his panda. You see?
Oh, yeah.
He's really fun. He's really fun, and he likes to learn things. I guess it's just an energy of someone alive who loves you in every situation, whatever it is, however you look. It not dependent on your mood or what's happening around. Like for this dog, you're everything. And I'm trying to make him as happy as I am because of him.
Of course. Okay. Got one right here.
What famous artist would you like to do a duet with? I guess Ariana Grande. She's amazing, just amazing. And there's so many singers and artists who are just so perfect, so cool, and so talented. So yeah, but she's definitely I guess the one.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get nervous before acting or singing, performing, both? Yes, I do. Before, mostly, I guess, before acting and before having acting in a new character. This is when I'm really getting nervous, because you still don't know this person who you're gonna be. Kind of, there's some you just imagining how it's gonna be, practicing blah 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 blah, but it's still not fully you. And this is when I'm getting nervous. I guess first few days on set, I'm nervous, and I'm trying to make this person as real as possible, as real as me. And before singing, yeah, definitely when but it's less. I'm gonna tell you, it's less because I've been doing it for half of my life. Literally half of my life I've been doing this. And of course, when there's some very important performance on TV, you know, and there was a president, and like, and it's live. And of course I'm like, okay. Do I remember every single word of this song or not? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I can be nervous, but before my show, it's not the moment when I'm nervous. I'm just warming up my vocal cords, and then I'm going and having so much fun. It's all about fun. Like performing in front of the audience, it's just fun for me. I'm just having time of my life. I sometimes, like, I'm not even singing half of the song. I'm just jumping and dancing with the audience. I'm having fun. We're hugging, taking pictures. My band is playing for 5 minutes the same song, because like they don't know when I'm gonna go back on the stage, and I'm having time of my life. I'm just somewhere there. I'm just getting lost in the happiness. So that's it.
Okay.
Since you're both singer and actor, is there one you prefer doing over the other? Oh, interesting question. I'd prefer to do both because that was not my decision. It was just a decision of my life. Kind of my life made me to decide do both. Because like there was a time when just I started to act a lot in Russia. Like one movie, TV show, another movie, then again TV show. Then I went to Moscow Art Theater School, the most famous and popular acting school in Russia. And then I went there for 2 years. I've been studying and still acting and singing at the same time. So I guess I would not prefer to change something. I guess I would prefer to add, because there's no limits. I've learned the fact that there is no limits, guys. Mm-hmm. So if you have a chance to do both, and there is a chance that you're not gonna have time to sleep, to eat, to rest, I prefer to do both, because life is too short to just, you know, to pick something and take some time for yourself. I will take some time for myself later. Now I'm just gonna do everything I can.
Okay.
5 favorite movies that you can recommend. Okay, the last one I watched, and I was literally so impressed, guys. So the last one I watched, and the first one I'm going to recommend, it's Jojo Rabbit. That's such an incredible movie. That's the first one. And then Origin. Check it out, because this movie will give you so much things to think about, to actually feed your brain, feed your mind with very interesting ideas. And it's such a soulful movie. You will cry, you will smile, and you will have so many interesting ideas. So guys, I'm so sorry that I left. I promise for that I will still play an accordion for you. So to kind of make it up. 3 other movies. Let's say The Joker, the last one. Both Jokers, actually. Both Jokers. It's 4 movies already, because both are incredible. And one last one. I think. I don't know. Okay, let's go like this. The last one, it's gonna be the movie I'm going to shoot. Okay, this is gonna be the movie I'm going to shoot, and you will have to watch it, guys. You will have to, because you've been like in the very beginning of this journey. Okay, now the time.
Okay, lastly. Yes, for the accordion.
That's gonna be fun. Okay. Just tell me, how often do you see that kind of instrument?
The last time I saw when I was a little kid because my grandfather's German, so he used to play it for fun.
Okay. Okay. A little bit of Paris.
Right. Nice.
Da. So, okay, this one is, I don't know, it's gonna be quick. Okay.
Very good. Very, very good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is accordion, and I spent 9 years playing this instrument. I've been playing like so many very many different things. Yeah.
And on that note, I think you answered all of our questions. You answered some fan questions. We got a little performance. But thanks so much, Alex, for taking the time to chat with us. Thanks for coming back in after we had the little connection issue.
Yes, thank you very much for waiting for me. I was just running. I went to the bedroom to get my other phone. Okay, that was funny. So, guys, thank you very much for having me. It was a pleasure, for real. And so, what I'm gonna say, guys, check out my new video. It's called "Let's Stay Home Tonight." And thank you again. Okay.
Of course. Awesome. And listen, keep us posted when new music comes out. You could come back on live. You could play the accordion for us. You could chat all about it.
I can actually, how much time do we have left? How many minutes? It's been already.
It's been 47 minutes.
So, okay, now I'm gonna sing for you the verse and chorus of my new song.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Okay.
And then so you see, I actually have the whole bunch of different instruments here.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready. Thank you very much. It's like when you come into any casting, you know, casting, they always say, okay, whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
It's like, and it's like, see you running round and round, sitting here I'm stressed down, and I can't take my eyes off, cause I really enjoyed it, with curls in your hair, and dresses everywhere, you're naked from head to toe, in 2 minutes we have to, and I know that we had plans for tonight, but baby I need some quality time, you and me undressed, and a bottle of wine. No, we don't need a party to have some fun. Let's stay home tonight. Let's stay home tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you so much, Alex. It was great talking to you.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to meet you,
yes,
talk to you,
Yes.
Thank you. Thank to all of you guys who's been with us. Keep in touch and have fun during this strange time and learn something and keep it up, guys.
You too. And listen, when it's all over, maybe we'll finally meet in person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's have a coffee together.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Deal.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.